I don't think he's out of the game yet by any stretch, but with 2 hatcheries going for Effort to 1 for Hyvaa, plus Effort having a stronger economy, more production, and Hyvaa's tech not being that much faster, Effort is pretty far ahead, and I think the longer this game goes without Hyvaa doing serious damage, the more ahead he'll be. But it looks like for damage, it's Effort who's looking to do some more in a hurry as he's run some more Lings in there. So I don't think he got much more than a drone, if even that. So that didn't help him out very much. The first mutas are out for Hyvaa, and a couple of mutas and some Scourge for Effort. Hyvaa pretty much has to commit to more Mutalisks than Scourge, whereas Effort has a bit more flexibility there, because Effort, I think, has less to worry about from a Zergling attack, and Hyvaa's going to need those Mutalisks to help defend against goings-on the ground. But this could work out well for Hyvaa if he can establish a second base, for one thing, but also if he can just micro well against those Scourge, he might find himself in a situation where he has more Mutalisks in the air than Effort if he does this really quickly, because that production advantage for Effort is going to keep widening. On the other hand, the longer this goes, the more Effort is going to be able to outproduce Hyvaa and just win, and it doesn't look to me like Hyvaa's made any effort at getting an expansion. I think that perhaps the reason for that, as he tries to snipe off that gas drone there, is that he just wouldn't be able to defend it anyway, even if he did get it, which would actually put Hyvaa a lot further behind than I would have thought. And I think that at this point Hyvaa's pretty much lost the game unless Effort really blunders, because Effort's had that second base running for too long already, and he hasn't been mining a whole lot off of it, but he hasn't really had to. He's just been using that second hatchery to outproduce Hyvaa on Zerglings, and can do so on Mutalisks whenever he really wants to, because his economy is still stronger. So I think this is pretty much the accumulation of small advantages from that 12 pool versus overpool build. So nice bit of drone micro there to save his drones from those marauding Lings. That sunken colony bleeding, but not really in any danger of going down anytime soon. That big Zerg air battle hasn't happened yet, but I think it will soon, and it's going to decide the course of the game pretty much. I think Effort has more than enough in the air and a ton of Scourge just to deal with Hyvaa's air force, but it's usually really the air battle that makes the difference. Effort's put himself in a great position going into this air battle because of the small advantages he's accumulated over the game, but some ace micro from Hyvaa might give him a chance to get back into things. Here comes that air battle now, and Hyvaa is getting caught on the run, and he's taking some Scourge hits too. He's managed to kill some of the Scourge, but I think about 4 or maybe 5 Scourge landed there, and those Mutalisks, a couple of them have died really quickly to this. Now Hyvaa's Scourge are finally joining into the battle, but too late by now. I think now Effort's really sealed the deal, and he's moving out with his Scourge in a wide arc in front of his Mutalisks. That's a nice bit of formation there, and he's heading right into Effort's base, and I think he's got all that he needs to just wreck it. So I expect to see GG pretty soon. Hyvaa's not even really engaging, and when he did try to micro, he just got splattered by Scourge. He is looking... I don't know if that's embarrassment, or stunned, or disappointed, or despondent, or what. Effort casually leaving the booth to high-five his teammates. He's just won CJ this match with back-to-back wins over pretty... well, over a sort of mediocre average Protoss and an ace level player from Estro, so he should be feeling pretty pleased about himself. CJ, pretty calm and reserved in celebration. Congratulations to them. GG. Estro, obviously pretty disappointed, but I think they played pretty well this set for the most part. And that concludes this cast of CJ Entus versus Estro in the Shinhan Bank Pro League. Thanks very much for watching my first set of commentaries, and I'd really appreciate it if you left me some comments and feedback on this or any of my other videos. Thanks very much for watching. Good night.